Hi, everybody. This is John Fanta with Fox Sports and the Big East Digital Network.
Hi, this is Brad Sham, voice of the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
Hi, this is Chuck Swirsky with the Chicago Bulls, our flagship station, 670 The Score.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart at ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Washington Sports Digital Network.
Welcome to Langston Field on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University here in Arkadelphia. We got a non-conference doubleheader on tap for you today. This one was made on the schedule last week as the visiting CBC Mustangs have traveled down from Conway today to face the Ouachita Tigers. Tigers coming off a big series win against Northwestern. When you look at CBC, they doing pretty well within the conference they play in. You look at their record, and at 26-18, 11-5 in the American Midwest Conference. So shaping up to be a great matchup. My name is Dalton Reed. I'll be bringing the play-by-play for you. And you talk about Ouachita's big win last weekend before we get into this one, but you look. Obviously, two different classifications, NAIA American Midwest for CBC and D2 for Ouachita. The first meeting since March of 2024. OBU won both of those games 8-3 in the first one, 3-2 in the second one. CBC having a pretty good year with only 18 losses on the year. Ouachita 16-27, trying to get some momentum before going into the final weekend to secure a bid into the Great American Conference Tournament. Ouachita coming off a record-setting weekend against Northwestern. Emily Reed sets the single home runs in a single season. And then Katie Amador becomes the third Ouachita pitcher to throw a no-hitter. So a lot of momentum for this Ouachita team. They look to continue that momentum as they have a series against Henderson this weekend. And that series has been moved. If you follow all the appropriate Ouachita Instagram, Facebook channels, you can see that. As of right now, the series against Henderson will be a Thursday and Friday series. Was originally scheduled for Friday, Saturday, but due to incoming rain, it has been moved to Thursday and Friday. The first game will be at 6 p.m., and then Friday, the doubleheader starting at noon. The second game slated for 2 o'clock, but we will see how that one goes. So a great matchup here for some non-conference. As we, you talk about conference as a whole, we'll take a look at the GAC standings. Obviously, this is not a GAC game, but heading into this weekend's games, you see the four teams at the top with the asterisk beside their name. They have clinched their berth into the Great American Conference. Ouachita is in the top 8. You see the white line. That line is the line that separates whose season ends next weekend and the weekend after next, and who will continue to play on. Ouachita has 2 series left. They will play Henderson State this weekend and Southeastern the weekend of May 1st. So Ouachita facing the 7th, and the 18th. And So Ouachita looking to stay above that cut line, that line that ends their season. You see really that Southern Naz at 16-11. Not going to be able to catch them. Ouachita really fighting for the 6th, 7th, or 8th spot. If they win the series against Henderson, they will be into the Great American Conference Tournament. So really looking forward to see if they can take care of that series and get in to the postseason tournament. But we'll have starting lineups right now here at Langston Field. Looking forward to a pretty good matchup. Obviously, an NAIA school versus a D2 school, but CBC, really good NAIA school.
The starting pitcher for the Mustangs is Riley Keeley.
So Riley Keeley will get the start for CBC. We will see her in the bottom of the first inning, but the top of the first inning, we will see Hannah Hunter for Ouachita. Ouachita a little bit as we will flip it over to public address for the Ouachita lineup.
Batting second is the shortstop, Morgan Ewer. Batting third is the designated player, Elena Lyle. Batting cleanup is the left fielder, Emily Reed. Batting fifth is the third baseman, Reagan McCoy. Batting sixth is the center fielder, Jesselyn Aarons. Batting seventh is the first baseman, Jordan Merritt. Batting eighth is the catcher, Bella Roseberry. And batting ninth, right fielder, Lakin Golden. The starting pitcher for your Tigers is Hannah Hunter. Tigers are coached by third-year head coach Jeff Jackson and assisted by Caroline Runsick. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise if you are able for our opening prayer given today by freshman Addison Davidson.
Please pray with me. Lord, thank you so much for this beautiful day to play the game that we all love. Lord, thank you for bringing our opponents here safely and their friends and family and our friends and family. Lord, I pray that we just glorify you in this game and that we shine your light through us and that we stay safe. In Jesus' I pray. Amen.
Please remain standing as we honor America and those who serve it with the playing of our national anthem.
Starting lineups and national anthem have finished up, and it's just about time to play some softball. We'll take a look at Hannah Hunter. She is the starter for Ouachita today. She did not pitch last weekend against Northwestern, so we will get a look at her today. Ouachita in the white tops, black lettering, black pants. CBC in the black pants with blue top. Look at the CBC lineup there as they will lead off with their third baseman, Bradley. A pretty good lineup for Central Baptist as they look to kind of expose this Ouachita pitching. The Ouachita pitching has been something that Ouachita is able to rely on along with their defense behind it. We saw the no-hitter from Amador last weekend, and she was able to play in the first game of that doubleheader and then pitch the no-hitter in the third game. So we'll have to see.
Leading off for the Mustangs, third baseman, number 1, Tavia Bradley.
Tavia Bradley will kick things off. Third baseman, she'll bat leadoff for the Mustangs today. And here's Hunter's first offering. That's going to catch the corner at 4 o'clock sharp for the first pitch. A sunny afternoon here in Arkadelphia. Beautiful day for some softball, non-conference doubleheader. Roseberry behind the plate for the Tigers today. Addison Davidson is usually there, but in this midweek, Roseberry will get the start. Roseberry from Malvern, Arkansas. Hannah Hunter also from Malvern, Arkansas. So a former Leopard duo for the Tigers today. Hunter, a graduate student. That one's going to be high. So 3-1 count here to Bradley to lead off for the Mustangs. And a big wave and a miss there. Great pitch from Hunter. Good location there to get her to chase on the outside. So full count here and the pitch. That's going to be popped up into right field. Golden will backtrack and make the play for the first out at the top of the first inning. So Taylon Sheffield will step in, the right fielder for the Mustangs. That one's going to be called strike one. You see the slapping hit style from Sheffield. Infield playing a little bit in for Ouachita down the first and third base line to see if she tries to bunt. That one going to just miss for ball one. Good location there from Hunter. She tried to really dot that one on the outside corner in the bottom half of the zone. Cannot get the call. That one's going to be contacted. Adams at second will flip it over to first. Merritt there to make the play for the second out. So shortstop Eden East will step in. 3-hole hitter for Central Baptist. So that one's going to be snared up the first baseline and foul. Ground out and a fly out for Ouachita defense this far, looking to finish off this inning 3 up, 3 down. And a big wave and a miss. Hunter ahead in the count here, 0-2, looking for her first strikeout of the game. That one's going to be fouled back. Hunter, a transfer from UA Rich Mountain, did not play in the 2025 season. That one going to be popped up into shallow right. Adams will give chase from her second base spot and make the out. So a couple pop outs and a ground out will take care of the Mustangs in the top of the first inning. Tigers bats headed your way right after this on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up. We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Owned by Ouachita alumni, Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more in downtown Arkadelphia is a must-stop for everyone. Stop by in the morning for fresh coffee, a specialty coffee drink, or a full breakfast. Come back at lunch, or in the evening for burgers like the Primo Burger, the pulled pork burger, or the mac and cheese burger. Maybe it's a salad, a wrap, a quesadilla, or one of our varieties of pizza. And don't forget to top it off with a sweet treat that puts the cherry on top of a great meal. That's Java Primo on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia.
Go Tigers! Go Tigers!
We get our first look at Riley Keeley for CBC. She will get the start in the circle today. The freshman from Harrison, Arkansas. Remington Adams will lead things off for the Tigers. Adams, you or Lyle due up. Adams, a redshirt senior, Frisco, Texas native. And she will look at that one on the outside for ball 2. This is the 19th start due to CBC stats, according to, for Riley. You see the quick pop out there to Adams. So one down for the Tigers as they look to get something going here with one out. You were also a Frisco, Texas native, a freshman here at Ouachita, playing short in the field today. Excuse me, Keeley is actually a sophomore. Take a look at the paper roster that I have up here with me. The online roster seems to be not correct. Keeley is ahead in the count here, 0-1. That one will miss outside, even the count at 1. You were looking to get the first Ouachita hit today. As that one's in the dirt for ball 2. You were even in the count here at 2-2. One out. That one's going to miss outside. Keeley says that one's on me. Tried to get it on that outer half of the plate, but missed. That one's going to be barreled up into left field. That one has a chance, and that one's out of here for Morgan Ewer, and the Tigers strike first. Home run number 5 on the season for Ewer, as that one looked really good off the bat. So we have a look and just left that one hanging high over the plate. And a no-doubter off the bat of the Tiger shortstop. So Elena Lyle will step in. Big solo shot from Ewer. Lyle designated player. That one's going to be popped up from Lyle down first base. And it is dropped. Second baseman came on Broadway, trying to make the play on that one. Sun right in there, right in the eyes, and could not make the play. So Emily Reed will step in, the Ouachita Tiger left fielder, the junior. Ouachita holding on to a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Have a runner on first in Lyle. Reed will lay off that one. Wind kind of blowing a little bit out, but mostly from right to left, first base to third base, and just kind of swirling, kind of blowing in now a little bit. Reed obviously got a lot of power in that bat as she now leads Ouachita for home runs in a single season. Reed will lay that one off. Count goes 3-0. Keeley readies and the pitch. And that's going to be called strike one. Reed thought that was ball 4. Catches the bottom of the zone for strike 1. Here's the 3-1 to Reed, as that's going to be strike 2. Keeley has worked back in the count now, 2 consecutive strikes. Big pitch right here. Something got to break. Full count to Reed. Here's the delivery from Keeley. That one, an off-speed pitch, going to be popped up. Reed barely got a hold to that when you saw her get around on it, but not enough speed on that pitch as that was east there from her shortstop position for the out. So Reagan McCoy will step in. McCoy playing third today. She had a pretty good showing at third in the no-hitter, as that one's going to be rocketed off the bat straight into the glove of East for the third out. But not before the Tigers get a run off the bat of Morgan Ewer. Tigers lead 1-0. We're headed to the top of the second right after this.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. There are so many threats to IT these days, and we're here to help protect your data and devices. We're also by your side when things simply go wrong, whether it's servers crashing or printers breaking. We cover it all for our clients in all types of businesses. And with over 80 years of history in Arkansas, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. Sign up for a free consultation at captg.com.
Johnson, Phillips, and Stouffer due up for CBC here in the top of the second inning. Kinley Johnson, a 5'8 junior from Crum, Texas, Crum High School, playing first base today for the Mustangs. She will look at the first pitch, low from Hannah Hunter. Hannah Hunter in her second inning of work today. Put them down in order in the top of the first. One-0 the count. Hunter delivers. Good pitch there, but Johnson able to lay it off for ball 2. Hunter will, or the pitch from Hunter will be fouled off from Johnson. I mentioned Hunter, a graduate student from Malvern, Arkansas. And a big wave to miss. Great pitch there from Hunter. Worked back in the count here. Started out the count 2-0. Now worked it back even to 2-2. That one's going to be grounded underneath the glove of Adams. And Johnson will reach for the first base runner for CBC today. Designated player Melanie Phillips will step in. Phillips, her first at bat today. Phillips, a native of Bloomfield, Missouri, 6-foot senior. That one's going to be grounded up the first base line. Ouachita going to try to roll 2, and they do. So that grounded up the first base line. Merritt fields it, tags the bag, and then they throw down to second to get the out. So a double play there for Ouachita. So 2 outs here in the top of the second. Elizabeth Stouffer will step in. Junior from Prairie Grove, Arkansas. Stouffer will foul that one off. Oh, 2 the count here. Hunter looking to get out of the inning with no damage done. There's the 0-2 and a wave and a miss. We'll sit down the last Mustang batter at the top of the second inning. But we just had some news fresh off the press of the Great American Conference. We're going to stay right here as Ouachita has swept the softball awards for this past week. We'll take a look at the player of the week first, and that is going to be Emily Reed. Emily Reed, she broke the record for home runs in a single season last weekend. The junior from Benton awarded the GAC Softball Player of the Week. She has 15 home runs on the year as she looks to continue that count today. And then secondly, we are going to look at Katie Amador. Amador threw the no-hitter in the third game against Northwestern that took the series from the Rangers. Amador, a sophomore from Burleson, Texas. She became only the third pitcher in Ouachita history to do that, the 6th Since then, you get a look at Amador there. Not pitching today as Hunter's in the circle. So due up for the Tigers in this inning. Going to be Ahrens, Merritt, and Roseberry, but all-around great performance. Ouachita loses the first game last weekend against Northwestern in a series they have to win if they want to make this conference tournament, which they're still absolutely fighting to get into. They lose that game 5-4, or a true heartbreaker. You have 2 home runs hitting that game, one from Remington Adams, one from Emily Reed. Both were solo home runs. And I was talking to a couple about the game. I said, man, if we could have just had some ducks on the pond when you hit those home runs, that game is a completely different story. Both those solo shots, and take that hard loss for the first one, come back win next two. Jesslyn Ahrens had a weekend for herself, multiple doubles, and she's done that the last 2 weekends. She did it at Weatherford against Southwestern, and then did it against Northwestern also here at Langston Field. So she will lead off for the Tigers. Ahrens playing center field today. I mentioned the doubles for Aaron. I'll give a shout out to Chase Hartzell. We were talking about just the Ouachita softball team in general. And entering last weekend, which was the weekend at Weatherford, Oklahoma against Southwestern, she had never hit multiple doubles in a game, and she has done it twice in the last 5 games. So the last two out of the last 5, Jesslyn Ahrens has had multiple doubles for the Ouachita offense. So definitely a productive bat there. And she's ahead in the count here, 3-1 from Keeley. Sophomore Will Dill to Ahrens, as that one's going to be in there for strike 2. So count has brought itself full. And here's the payoff pitch from Keeley, as that one's going to be swung on and a little bit early over right towards the broadcasting trailer. That one's going to be fouled off. Aaron stays alive. Here's the 3-2 once more, and the off speed will not catch the zone for ball 4. So Ahrens will reach on a walk. Jordan Merritt will step in. Merritt playing first base for the Tigers today. That one's going to be barreled up into left center, and that one's going to be out of here for Jordan Merritt. A 2-run home run. She skied that one, but it had enough to get out of here, and Ouachita leads 3-0 here in this midweek game. The long ball is where it's at for Ouachita right now, as the home run has been their only offense this far. Merritt's second home run of the year.
Now batting, the catcher, number 23,
So Bella Roseberry will step in. That one will catch the outside corner for strike one. Roseberry is Roseberry's 15th at bat on the year. Playing catcher today. She's down on the count here, 0-2. And the pitch. She'll lay off that one for ball one. Here's the 1-2, and that one's going to be foul. Soft contact there from Roseberry. Count settles at 1-2. Here's the 1-2, and that one's going to be high for ball two. Ouachita batting 2 for 6 as a team so far. Roseberry doing a good job of battling right here with 2 strikes. 7-8-9 due up for CBC in the top of the third. So here's the 2-2 from Keeley. And Roseberry just catches a piece of that one in on the hands. It's Keeley's second work of inning thus far, giving up 3 runs and a walk. It's her 8th batter that she has faced. As that one's going to be lifted into left field. Roseberry got underneath that one, and it will be caught for the first out. So Lakin Golden will step in, the Carlisle native. Second base, third playing in quite a bit. Lakin shows bunt, and then she will swing away and foul that one off the top of her bat. Oh, 1 the count now. And she will look at that one on the outside. Golden, a sophomore here at Ouachita. Same pitch location from Keeley. Two 2-1 the count here and the delivery to Golden. That one will be high for ball 3. So hitter's count to the sophomore. Only one out for Ouachita thus far in this inning, as that one is going to be low, and Lakin Golden will draw a walk and flip the lineup back over to Remington Adams. Adams popped out to left field in her first at bat. As that one is hit into left field, and that one was just torched off the bat. Adams got around on that one, and she will get on first base. Golden will go to second. And Morgan Ewer will step up. Ewer 1 for 1 today with a solo shot to left field. So runner in scoring position for Ouachita with only one out. And their two-hole hitter at the plate. Ewer will get that one right back up the middle. Coach Jackson going to give Golden the green light, and the throw is not in time. The errant throw, and another one will score, and they're going to go all the way around. And Morgan Ewer, what a play. Ouachita capitalizes on throwing errors for CBC. You'll just have to watch the replay, as that was really a single from Ewer, and then the throwing errors ensue as that one misses, and then the throw to try to get the second runner is not in time, and the throw to Ewer is not made. And so Ouachita, what really should have just been a single, and Golden would have scored, turns into, we will see what they rule it as. Obviously, it's 3 runs, but what awareness from the Tigers on the base pads to stretch this to a 6-0 lead. So Golden, Adams, and Ewer score. So Elena Lyle will step in. She reached on an error in her last at bat. So it's ruled as a single for Morgan Ewer. Golden scored from second. Remington Adams scored from first on a throwing error from Stouffer. And then Ewer scored on the play and the error. So Lana Lyle steps in, as she will barrel that one up into center field, and that's going to be a single for the designated player. Emily Reed will step in now. She's 0 for 1 today with a fly out, really a pop out to short. We'll have a pinch runner here for Ouachita. Sierra Kemp will come in for Elena Lyle. Reagan McCoy on deck for the Tigers. Pinch runner for the Tigers is Kemp, native of Valley View, Texas. And she will lay off that one for strike one. Ouachita looking to just tack on to the lead. This inning was started by a walk from Jesselyn Ahrens, and then a 2-run shot from Ahrens. But that's going to be another hit for the Tigers down the third base line, as the Tigers have really got something brewing here in the bottom of the second. So Reagan McCoy will step in. McCoy hit her first triple as a Tiger last week against Northwestern, as she will swing and miss at the first pitch. McCoy will foul that one back into the net. Here's the 0-2 to McCoy. That one fouled off. Ouachita doing a good job of battling at the plate here this far in this game. Oh, 2 the count and the pitch. That one's going to ride high for ball one. So Ahrens 2 up for the Tigers. She led off this inning, actually, before Ouachita ensued to score 5 runs in this inning. We will have time called. McCoy steps back in. Here's the 1-2. That one's going to be fouled off. McCoy really battling right now. And we will do the 1-2 once more. That one going to be hit. A double play could be there, but it is not, as the throw was high. Reed able to get in under the tag, and the Tigers have them loaded with 1 out and Jesselyn Ahrens up to bat. So Ahrens walked and ended up scoring in her last at bat in the same inning, as she will look at that one on the outside corner. So still only 1 out for Ouachita. They've got a prime opportunity for a few more RBIs here. That one's going to be fouled off. You'd have to think a base hit would score 2. Here's the 0-2. That one going to be a base hit. That one will be down. 2 will score, as the brakes will be put on at third. But a 2 RBI single for Jesselyn Ahrens. So Jordan Merritt will come to the plate, but not before we will have a circle meeting for CBC. And we are going to have a pitching change. We will tell you about all of the pitching change after this break on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Let Domino's cure your cravings by ordering online, calling us at 246-3131, or dropping by and seeing us on Pine Street in Arkadelphia. Join Domino's Rewards and begin earning rewards in just 2 visits. Check out our $6.99 mix and match and make the whole family happy. You might as well throw in a stuffed crust pizza, a sandwich, pasta, stuffed cheesy bread while you're at it. Check out other deals on our app or at Domino's.com.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Pitching change for CBC. Kayla O'Kelly will come in. The sophomore from Conway, Arkansas, Conway Christian High School, listed at 5'5". And she comes in with 2 runners on. And Jordan Merritt up to the plate. Merritt hit a 2-run moonshot in her last at bat. In the same inning, actually. Tigers have batted through. That's what I'm trying to get out. So Merritt comes to the plate. McCoy stands on third. Aaron's on first. Only one out for the Tigers. Roseberry stands on deck. That's going to be a pass ball, and the runner will score from third. Great awareness there from McCoy, and the Tigers extend the lead to 9. Ouachita really taking control of this one early. As that one's going to miss outside for ball 3. So a 3-0 count to Merritt. Ouachita's offense really exploding in this inning. They had the 1 run in the first inning from the Morgan Ewer solo home run, and then they have just tacked them on, as that's going to be a walk issued to Merritt. So Roseberry will step in. Score sheet for this inning is going to look very interesting by the time this inning's wrapped up. So Roseberry popped out in her last at bat. 0 for 1 on today. Runners on first and second for Ouachita. Roseberry will look at that one for strike 1. We'll have time. The catcher will head out to the circle to talk things over. That's Weiser behind the dish for CBC today. So Roseberry looks to keep things going for Ouachita. Runner in scoring position for her. And she will get that one down the first baseline. That's going to be a fair ball. And the Tigers have loaded the bases once more here in the bottom of the second. So Lakin Golden will step up. She drew a walk in her last at bat. As that one's going to be a base hit. They try to get two, but they don't. That will be a line out for the second out. So 2 outs for the Tigers. So Remington Adams will step up. She had a single in her last at bat. That was in the bottom of the second inning as well. She popped out to lead off the bottom of the first. Base is still loaded for the Tigers. That's going to be a base hit, and the Tigers are going to continue to tack them on. 2 runs will score for Ouachita as the slide into third is safe. Tigers extend the lead to 11. So a 2 RBI double for Remington Adams. So Morgan Ewer will step in. Ewer had the solo home run in the first inning before this absolute explosion of Ouachita offense.
Now batting, shortstop number 3, Morgan Ewer.
As that's going to be a pass ball, and Roseberry will score from third to make it 12-0 for Ouachita here in the bottom of the second inning. So Ewer still at the plate. Runner on third for Ouachita. Bell, the pinch runner at third, as that one's going to be sent into right field and caught. And the offensive explosion takes it in for Ouachita, but not before. They score 11 runs in the bottom of the second inning. CBC's bats coming your way right after this.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. Our team of experts can become your outsourced IT department, solving problems even before you know about them. We provide and maintain everything from servers and network infrastructure to printers and digital copiers. As a family business with over 80 years of history in Little Rock, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. If you're ready to get your IT in order, visit captg.com and sign up for a free consultation.
Tigers plate 11 runs in the bottom of the second inning, and Java Primo game summary there, 12 runs for Ouachita in the top of the third inning. 7, 8, 9 due up for CBC. Broadway, Weiser, O'Barron. Hannah Hunter back in the circle for her third inning of work. Pretty good break between her second and third inning of work.
Leading off for the Mustangs, Broadway.
Carly Broadway leads things off. CBC 1 of 6 on hitting today. As we'll see Broadway have its running styles, slapping style hitting. So Broadway will step back in. CBC faces a 12-run deficit here in the top of the third. That one's going to be contacted. Ewer, great glove work over at short to Merritt for the first out. 6-3 put out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 35, Sydney Weiser.
Sydney Weiser will step in. Weiser, a native of Conway, Arkansas, Conway High School. She will look at that one for strike one from Hunter. Weiser will make contact with that one and foul it back. Oh, 2 the count. Hunter delivers. That one's going to be softly grounded. McCoy charged, but you are on the backup. Great defensive play there from the Tigers for the second out. You saw McCoy charge that ball initially. That's Sierra Kemp at third now. Sierra Kemp charges that ball. That's Danielson at third. My apologies there. A substitution in the game is Haley Danielson has replaced Reagan McCoy at third. So Danielson is the one that charged that ball initially. You were backed her up. Kemp is over at second now. That one will be fouled to land in the Ouachita bullpen. So 0-2 the count here, the delivery from Hunter, and a wave and a miss. She'll set them down in order once more. A couple ground outs and a strikeout will take care of CBC in the top of the third. Ouachita looks to continue their offensive explosion here in the bottom of the third right after this break on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Arkadelphia's newest entertainment option is open and ready for business. Tee Time Sims brings world-class indoor golf simulators to Arkadelphia, allowing you to practice, play, and perfect your swing in a comfortable setting. Check out our Facebook page to learn about our monthly tournaments, closest to the pin showdowns and long drive battles. Learn more and book your tee time at teatimegolfarkansas.com.
Chicken Express is a proud supporter of not just the Badgers, but all things Arkadelphia, from elementary to college and from community activities to church groups. Chicken Express is always willing to support and assist the people in our town. The next time you visit Chicken Express, thank them for their involvement in our community, and definitely don't leave without getting a cup of that Chicken E sweet tea. Located right off exit 73, stop by Chicken Express for your next meal.
A cup of that Chicken E sweet tea is great to have at Langston Field. In my opinion, the best sweet tea in town. That's an argumentative statement to some. But Elena Lyle will lead things off for Ouachita. She will pop that one straight up in the air to left field and caught for the first out. That's Cassidy Oberon to make the play. So Emily Reed will step in. Reed 1 for 2 today with a single and a pop out. She will look at the off-speed pitch for ball 1. Pretty windy day. Wind kind of circling like I mentioned earlier. Flag says it's blowing out right now, but that could change in just a moment as Reed's ahead in the count here 2-0. That one will be fouled back. Reed will foul that one back into the stands. So full count to Emily Reed. Three-two to Reed. That one's going to be popped up into center field. Sofer will make a play on it for the second out. So a couple pop outs for the first couple of outs in the bottom of the third. So Haley Danielson will pinch hit for Reagan McCoy. And she will take strike one. That one is high. Haley, a freshman from Pittsburgh, Texas, Mount Vernon High School. She will make contact with that one, and that one is going to be on the ground. Diving play there from Sheffield. Not able to make the play as she will reach. So Jesselyn Aarons will step in. So Aarons In her last at bat, she walked and ended up scoring and then got back up and hit a 2 RBI single in her second at bat of the second inning. That one is going to be good contact into shallow center field. That's going to be down for a base hit. Tigers with 2 outs got a little something going with 2 runners on. Checking into the game for Ouachita. Pinch hitter number 30, that's Caldwell. Juice Caldwell will check in. Caldwell, a sophomore from Irving, Texas, product of Nimitz High School. Her second year with the Tigers. Saw action in 6 games, 1 start for the Tigers as a freshman. She will look at that one for ball 2. Tigers have a runner in scoring position here with 2 outs. That one going to be contacted into shallow center, and it will be caught by Stoford. Tigers leave 2 on as they lead here 12-0. We're headed to the top of the 4th right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Everyone's known for something. Ours is simple. At the Southwest Auto Collection and iDriveSWA.com, you get the absolute lowest price on America's best brands. Ford, Lincoln, Chevy, GMC, Buick, and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. The best selection and the lowest prices guaranteed. And we deliver anywhere in the state, plus tires for life. It really is that simple. Visit us today, the Southwest Auto Collection, I-30 exit 78 in Arkadelphia, or online at iDriveSWA.com.
Blakelytown is Arkadelphia's gathering space, perfect for weddings, receptions, parties, reunions, showers, corporate outings, and more. Easily accessible for local and out-of-town visitors, Blakelytown features both indoor and outdoor options and is customizable to fit your vision and your needs. Blakelytown is locally owned and operated and proud to serve the Arkadelphia community. Dates fill quickly, so contact Blakelytown today to reserve your space for the event of your dreams.
We appreciate all of our sponsors for the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, as the Tigers will take the field once more in the top of the 4th. 1-2-3 due up for CBC. CBC having a meeting with the umpire at home plate. Tavia Bradley will lead things off. She led off this game with a pop out to right field. And now the umpire will head to the CBC dugout. So now the umpire will emerge from the CBC dugout. We are set to play ball in the top of the 4th inning. Bradley, the third baseman for the Mustangs. She will look at the first pitch on the outside for ball 1. This is the first of 2 games this afternoon/evening. So we will have another game right after this one, so stay tuned on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network for all that action. As that one's going to be lined over the glove of Kemp, and that's going to be extra bases for the Mustang leadoff hitter. Taylon Sheffield comes to the plate. She will look at strike 1. Bunt will be laid down, and nobody covering first. A miscommunication there for the Tigers. So Mustangs have them first and third with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Or excuse me, no outs. Coach Jackson going to come out and talk to his infield. Eden East, the shortstop, at the plate after this circle meeting for Ouachita. Back-to-back hits to start things off for CBC. So Eden East will step in. That one's going to be fouled off. Job from Roseberry keeping that in front of her. Oh, 1 the count. That one going to be in there for a strike. East 0 for 1 today with a pop out to second base. Count 1-1. That will be fouled back for strike 2. Soft contact, that's headed right back towards us. So 1-2 the count. That will be grounded towards second, and the play is made for the first out of the inning. So 1 out, a run scores for CBC. Bradley will come across. Kenley Johnson, the first baseman. She hit into a double play her last at bat. As the runner goes, that one's going to be hit into straightaway center. Tailing back is Aaron. She will make the play and keep the runner at second. So great play there from Aaron's in center. Watched a lot of field substitutions after that really long inning. Melanie Phillips will step in. And she will rocket that one into right field. A fielding error out there. And another run will score for CBC as Sheffield comes across home plate. So Elizabeth Stouffer will step up 0 for 1 today. She struck out in the second inning. 2 runs have crossed here in the top of the fourth for CBC. Off just a couple of hits. First run was scored as East grounded out. And then the second run there off the single from Phillips. That one is fouled straight back into the backstop. Hunter has done a really good job of locating where these pitches need to be. Obviously giving up 2 runs here, not ideal, but Tigers with 10 runs of cushion still. That one's going to ride high for Hunter. Count goes 2-1. So 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch from Hunter. That one, they're going to say she went around. So Stouffer will have 2 strikes on her. Excuse me, 1 strike. That one will go high. Stouffer at the plate here, looking to get on base, continue the CBC rally, as that's going to be a high ball 4. CBC with a couple runners on. So Broadway will step up. Broadway 0 for 1 today with a ground out to Ewer at short. Have time called. So 24 will pinch run for CBC. That is Olivia Prickard. Prickard, Medina, Tennessee native, South Gibson County High School. Carly Broadway will get her second crack at it here. She's 0 for 1 today. Squares around a bunt. That one going to get in there for strike one. So that one just misses outside. You see the slapping approach from Broadway. One the count. That one headed straight towards the netting of the Ouachita dugout. One, two the count, 2 outs. The delivery from Hunter, and that's going to be down the third base side. Danielson grabs it, gets it over to Caldwell for the out. Tigers give up 2 runs here in the top of the fourth, as their bats will be right back at you on the other half of this break here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler CPA is a longtime supporter of the Arkadelphia Public School District. Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler has established a reputation for providing clients with outstanding services that include auditing, accounting, and tax and business consulting. Contact Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler today at 870-246-4563 or by visiting them at 305 Professional Park Drive in Arkadelphia. Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler says, "Go Badgers!"
Back at Langston Field, it's going to be Roseberry, Golden, and Adams due up for Ouachita. Substitution being made on the field from Coach Jackson. Coach Jackson, an absolute genius when it comes to substitution. Just uses them at the right time. We saw a solo home run off a pinch hitter last weekend against Northwestern in that final 7-0 win, the final game. So Roseberry, the Malvern native, will step in. Bottom of the fourth inning. Tigers have a 10-run lead. Nothing and nothing. That one's going to be in there for strike one. Counts now even at 1-1. Off speed there. It's going to be popped high and caught by the first baseman. That's Johnson. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Lake and Golden. That's going to be Carly Burrow. Burrow pitched a little bit last weekend. The Paragould native got the start last weekend against Northwestern. In the second game, the first game of that doubleheader, that one's going to be hit into center field. That one's got a shot, and that one's out of here. Another pinch hit home run for Ouachita as Carly Burrow will take that one to straightaway center for her third home run of this 2026-2027 campaign. Replay there. Just left that one hanging out over the plate, right on a platter for Burrow. Elevates that one and gets it out of here. I said 2026-2027 campaign. I meant 2025-2026 campaign. Burrow, like I said, third home run as Ouachita extends this lead back out to 11. That one's going to be skied into right field and caught. Lily Bell there, Bismarck High School native. So Addison Davidson will check into the game. Davidson usually the catcher for Ouachita. That off speed hangs high. Coach Jackson getting a lot of pinch hitters in today, just trying to get some experience because you never know who you might need when it comes to postseason play within the Great American Conference Tournament. Davidson will look at that one low. Two-one, swing and a miss there from Davidson. Davidson, a Godley, Texas native, Southwest Christian High School, the freshman. Has had an impact here on the Tigers. She's coming into the doubleheader against Northwestern, was second in the team in batting average behind Remington Adams. So full count. That one going to be high for ball four. So a walk is given to Addison Davidson. Abby Reams will pinch hit, the junior from Dover, Arkansas. And she will look at that one for strike one. Reams is her third year with the Tigers, as that one will be fouled off. As sophomore had 15 at bats, 3 hits. Off speed really just kind of odd there for O'Kelly, and you saw her shake her hand right there at the very end, and it's almost like it's supposed to be a drop ball. I'm not sure, but both times she's thrown it, it's really come off weird. That one's in the dirt. She says it's on me, so a little bit of confusion, it seems, from O'Kelly, the Conway, Arkansas native. 2-2. That one's going to be grounded up the middle. A charging play not going to be able to be made. That one was right up the middle, and Emily Reed will step in. Reed 1 for 3 today, a couple pop outs and a single. Wind really died down here at Langston Field, as that one will be high for ball 1. Runner in scoring position for Emily Reed, as she's going to take that one into left field. That one's sky high, and Oberon will get underneath it to end the inning. Ouachita still leads by 11 as we are headed to the top of the 5th inning here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Batson Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Batson Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Batson Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Batson Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Batson Signs today to see what they can do for you.
OSDN is Ouachita's student sports media program in the Rogers Department of Communications. OSDN brings over 100 Tiger Home athletic events and other content to your devices each school year. OSDN is funded by advertising and generous gifts from supporters. If you'd like to support the students of OSDN through a tax-deductible donation, visit obu.edu/give and indicate OSDN in the provided field. If your business would like to advertise on an OSDN broadcast, email us at osdn@obu.edu. Thanks for watching, and go Tigers!
Go Tigers is right, as they hold an 11-run lead here at Langston Field. 8-9-1 due up for CBC. That one's fouled off straight towards the CBC dugout. Weiser 0 for 1 today with a ground out to short. Hunter has really looked promising through 4 innings, now into her 5th. Ouachita's offense has really backed her up. 1 run in the first, 11 in the second, and 1 in the 4th. CBC batting .267 as a team. They did score two runs in the top of the 4th inning. Had 4 hits. They do have 3 errors. Hunter on for her 5th inning of work, as that one's going to be in the gap and down for extra bases for Sydney Weiser. And the throw a little bit late to Morgan Ewer, so we have another CBC double, as that is the 2nd of the game. So Cassidy Oberon will come to the plate. Kaylee Harp will pinch run at second, the Springdale, Arkansas native. Oberon will look at that one low and inside. One-0 the count. Hunter delivers. That one's going to be into right field. Play cannot be made. Out in right field by Bell. So runners on the corners for the Mustangs. So lineup will flip back over to Bradley. Bradley doubled in her last at bat. That one will be up the middle. Tigers going to try to roll two, and they do. A run will come across for CBC. And now they have 2 outs here with Taylon Sheffield at the plate.
Now batting, right fielder, number 7, Taylon Sheffield.
So Sheffield 1 for 2 today, grounded out in the first inning, hit a single in the fourth. As that one will be high for ball 1. Good pitch there from Hunter. Catches the zone, 4-strike, 1 count, evens itself at 1-1. Great off speed from Hannah Hunter. It's a big swing and a miss. 2 strikes. 2-strike pitching has really been a place that Hunter has shined, able to not per se get the strikeout, only 2 of those on the afternoon, but get these batters in a position where she has the advantage, the 1-2, and that will hit Taylon Sheffield. So a hit by pitch will send her down to first. So Eden East will step in, the shortstop. 1 for 2 today, popped out, really 0 for 2 today. She did a runner did score off her last ground out in the 4th inning. She popped out in the 1st. And a big wave and a miss there from East. Two outs for Ouachita here in the top of the 5th inning, as that one's going to be lofted to Ewer at short, and she will take it. So that will do it for this one. The Tigers rule the Mustangs in 5 innings, 13-3. As that will do the first game of the first game, as about 30 minutes from now we will have the first pitch of the second game. So we invite you to stick around for that. The Tigers rely on an 11-run second inning to run rule CBC in the first game of this doubleheader. And we will see you here shortly on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network for the second game of this non-conference doubleheader at Langston Field.
Hi, everybody. This is John Fanta with Fox Sports and the Big East Digital Network.
Hi, this is Brad Sham, voice of the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
Hi, this is Chuck Swirsky with the Chicago Bulls, our flagship station, 670 The Score.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Barnett, ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.